Hi, I'm April. I'm back with part two of my story about when things go wrong because of my COVID testing. Okay. So, anyways, this morning when I woke up, the secretary from the palliative care place called and she asked me, did I take the COVID test? And I told her, yes, I did, that I had a few issues, but I did take the test. So she was like, okay, well, the people at this other place didn't receive it. So she was going to call the lab and ask them what happened. So she called the lab, and the lab was like, oh, it was contaminated. The test was contaminated. But my thing was that if they took the test, tested the test to see if I had the COVID, um, wouldn't there be something in my records? You know what I'm saying? That oh, it was inconclusive or something. It didn't say anything. So I don't understand what exactly went on. I feel what I think is that the woman threw the test in the garbage, okay? Because she told me to retake the test in an hour, okay? Oh, when I went home, like I said, I brushed my teeth and all that stuff. Okay, we went to the place. The place was closed. Okay, so I explained all of this stuff to the woman on the phone, and she was like, "Okay, we're gonna have to reschedule your appointment." And I was like, "Oh my god!" That's like, the woman down the lab told me that I could get my nose swabbed instead. She said, "So when were you supposed to do that?" I said, I don't know. She told me that if things didn't work out, that's what I would have to have. She said, so what when you do you go? I said, I don't know. I'm not the appointment scheduler person. I don't know. She didn't tell me all of that. This is all she told me. And then um she said, well, she told me that she gave you two COVID kit tests to take home with you. I said, no, she only gave me one. I don't know why she's telling you that she gave me two. Well, I'm not gonna go back and forth with this he say, she say stuff. Like, what the hell is she talking about? There is no he say, she say, nothing. I'm telling her what the hell happened. So I don't know why she feel like that. We in kindergarten and we playing this he say, she say shit because that was not what happened at all. Okay, so my appointment ended up getting canceled. And but I asked her, I didn't want to drive 40 minutes away just to pick up a kit, you know. So I asked her, where can I go? Could I go back to the Alexander place to pick up the kit? And she was like, no, they probably don't have it because every doctor has to give their take care of their own patients and give them their kits. So I was like, oh my God, I don't want to go all the way out there just for that, you know? So I asked her, I said, can I get one from my primary care doctor? Are they doing testing at the at the doctor's office? She was like, I don't know, you know. So I was like, so what exactly? So she was like, the woman the woman was like, well, I don't know. I said, do they take it and just stare at it? I don't know. So my daughter's the phone and she hung up the phone. Well, she told her to have a nice day and hung up on her. But after that, I called my primary care office and I spoke to the secretary and he spoke to the nurse and they told me that they didn't have any, but I can get it from the pharmacy. So the nearest pharmacy to me was Walgreens. So I called them because I didn't want to go over there and it just be um you know, nobody be there. I mean, they don't have any to give out. So I called, and when I called, they were like, we don't have any, but if we did, we would give you one. But they go very quick when we do have them. So I was like, okay, oh my God, I'm just trying to think like, what do I do next? After I could, and got on the phone with her. And she was a nice person, by the way. So I was like, I'm going to call back to 222 Alexander. So I called up there, and I, it was a message, an answer machine telling me to call someone, a different number. So I called a number, and it was like client services or something like that. And I spoke to the lady, and I explained everything to her that had happened. So she was like, wait a minute. They close early on Friday. They're not. She said the the times change, that wasn't supposed to happen until today, not Friday. And that they was closing at 4:30. So I guess those people left at 4:30, but I got there at 5 because it was a paper that the lady at the other lab, the one that was 40 minutes away, the paper had the times, it had the addresses of the labs, the name of the lab, and what time they close on there. And the one that I went to said that it closed at 5:30. So she said that, oh my God, that they wasn't supposed to close and this and that on the stuff. So she called her supervisor. And her supervisor said that when I get ready to take the COVID test, that I can go there and get the kit. And she also said that if the people in the lab give me any trouble, just ask for her or their supervisor. So she was like, you need to take the test on Friday because your procedure is on Wednesday. And I said, yeah, I know that. I'll be there early on Friday morning. So that was just crazy. It was crazy. Like, it was, this whole situation was crazy. It was stressful. I kind of pulled myself together on Friday only to have to deal with this again on Tuesday. And it just don't make any sense. It just don't, like, people shouldn't have to ride so far away. And I just wanted to scream. That's why I put the picture up there of that guy. Like, he had enough. Like, I just had enough. Like, these people be doing too much sometimes. And I just think it's ridiculous. But that's the end of the story. But I will be back with another story for you guys. Okay. And hopefully next Wednesday, well, hopefully Friday, things go well when I go for the COVID test. Okay. And then Wednesday, I hope things go even better because I'm starting to believe that if I had the test tomorrow, that something might have went wrong. So it was God's way of stopping things. But honey, the way things was flowing and people attitudes and stuff, I had to stop myself. I had to brace myself. I had to, like, whoo, stop. And I told you so. I don't do scheduling. I don't work in scheduling. I don't know why she told me that. Because I was getting heated. And I could tell because my voice was getting higher. I was raising my voice at this woman on the phone, So I knew that if I didn't take a break and just think before I react, I was gonna cuss her ass out. But I had to breathe, because that woman on the phone is not worth. She's not worth my extra energy that I have. That I could say to do something else, like make this video. But y'all have a nice night, and make sure you come back and listen to some more of my stories. Okay. If everything goes well, next Wednesday I'll be back to tell you how the procedure was and everything, because it'll be my first time having the pain block injection. So I will be back and let you guys know how that went. All right. Have a good night. Bye.